I'm gonna give you a very brief idea about, how you can deal with rejections, or like people who are not interested to do it. How do you deal with people who tell you no? You need to know a way for that as well, because network marketing, as you all know, is a relationship business. So you have to know how to react, or like give them an answer when they are telling you that they're not interested to do it. Because I'm sure we've all faced that, because not everyone is, all in or like ready. There are people like that. I'm not saying there isn't anyone who's like, isn't like that, but there are also people who are not ready to do it. So how do you face that people? Because it's very easy for us to be disappointed or discouraged when you hear such answers, right? Because you're not expecting them to say no. So when that happens, what are the things you can do? So I've made some flashcards. Like this meeting is going to be very old school, because this flashcards is what I'm going to talk about. I have 4 flashcards, and those are the 4 points I will be talking about. MLM is a business model where individuals sell products or services directly to consumers through a network of distributors. So we are the networks of distributors. We are the distributors. There's no one in between. It's from the company, like the product or service. For us is the product. As we all know, Ganoderma infused products. We get them, we sell them. How does this company sell? Through us, which is the distributors. So, and these, like all of us, the distributors, we earn a certain amount of commission through doing this. That is what I believe network marketing is, and that's the concept I like to call it. So today, what we are going to discuss is, like I said before, about the 4 points, or the 4 important things you can say if someone rejects, or if someone is not interested, if your client, if your future prospect or the target prospect is not interested in doing so. So the first postcard, I don't know if you can read it. Okay, first one. I think now it's fine, right? You guys can see it, right? Okay. First one, it's completely understandable. Network marketing isn't for everyone. I hope you can you see this? I could have done a PPT, right? But like I thought this was a little cooler, but I guess it has its own technical difficulties. But anyways, I hope you can read this. That's completely understandable. Network marketing isn't for everyone. So this is the first response. And why exactly do you say this? Because it's very important to acknowledge people, because you're not there to fight with them, are you? So you're on a call, or you're talking to a person and you're trying to explain to them, and they're like, I'm not interested. So you don't ask them why, because you don't want to fight them. You're like, why are you not interested? Because that's none of your business, right? Because that person respectfully told you that they're not interested. So now the next step is to acknowledge them, is to understand them. So you go with, that's completely understandable. Network marketing isn't for everyone. So when you say this, the first sentence, this phrase, the first sentence, you're acknowledging them, you're telling them that it is understandable. And so it gives them a sense of acknowledgement, which is very important, because you don't want to fight them. That's the last thing you want to. That's going to create chaos, like unnecessary chaos, I'd say. So network marketing isn't for everyone. The second sentence, when you say that, it's going to create a sort of spark in them. They're going to be like, oh, so you think I can't do it? When you challenge them, when you tell them it's not for everyone, sorry, like, maybe you can't do this. So that gives them a fear of like, oh, so you think I can't do that? So when someone's indirectly telling you that you can't do it, it makes them question it. Like, does that mean I'm not capable of doing it? So they might or might not want to know more about it, or they're like, okay, it's cool, like I don't want to know about it. So you understand, you acknowledge a person, because you don't want to our only option, or like our only show that you have to do is tell them about this opportunity, like give them or educate them about this. You're not forcing them to come join or like use our products. We tell them, now it's completely on them. It's their choice if they want to do it or not. So you can't really force anyone, right? So if someone's saying no, first thing you say, I understand. It's completely understandable. And I guess network marketing isn't for everyone, because it's not a simple, like I wouldn't say network everyone can have a a knack in doing network marketing, because if that was the case, then everyone would be a walking billionaire by now. So you need some sort of skills, or you need some sort of passion to be able to do this. So first thing, you tell them, like the first phrase, I'm gonna put this here if anybody wants to take a screenshot. Yeah, first one. There's 4 points, okay? First is the first point. That's completely understandable. Network marketing isn't for everyone. So now, that being the first point, I'm going to continue the second. I hope you guys understood. If you guys have any sort of doubts, please feel free to ask on the chat. I will get back to you after I am done with my meeting. So yeah. Next one is no problem at all. Is there anything else you're interested in? So second, this is the second alternative answer you can give to them. You tell them it's okay, like it's okay to say no, because not everything in life goes the way you want to go, right? So maybe some people they don't want to do it, or they're not interested. So you tell them it's okay, no problem, I understand. Is there anything, like, you are raising a question towards them. You're trying to understand why they've said no. So you tell them, is there anything else you are interested in? Like, now you want to, because it's a relationship business, you want to know them, you want to know what kind of person they are. Only then can you help them financially, like health, wealth, and happiness, all of this. So if you want this person to be able to do all three of this, you need to understand the kind of person, the kind of needs and necessities they have. Because my needs and wants will be different from your needs and wants, and maybe tomorrow my needs gonna be different from right now, or in like 5 years my needs and wants are gonna change. Like if for, like right now, if buying a car is important for me, maybe after 5 years buying a house, what I'm, that's my more like much more important thing than getting a car. So our priorities change within time, right? So our needs and wants, they keep changing. So just like that, the person you're telling this business about also have their own different sorts of needs. So for them, you are asking them, is there anything else you're interested in? You guys can take a screenshot if you want. So this is the second option. And so in this, you're trying to politely inquire them, like you're trying to ask them, is there any other, opportunity that client might be interested in? If not this, like, is there something else that we can come up with that this person is interested in? Because it's not for us, we're creating consumers. So even if they don't want to do it, we can make them understand why they should use these products. So they could be a consumer, because consumers are very important for us, right? Only then if you consume the products will our network grow. So we are trying to, by saying this, we are trying to indicate flexibility and like the willingness for us to explore different options, because we are asking them a question and then we are trying to understand them as a person, so that we get to, explore different options with them. So this is the second point. I'm gonna keep it still for a bit. 1 second. Yeah. Okay. Now, moving on to the third one. This is the third response you can come up with. I appreciate your honesty. Is there a particular aspect of network marketing that doesn't appeal you? So third one, again, you are trying to understand their side, because see, we have to value their time, like how they value our time. So for them, we're getting instant feedback from them, right? So if they're honest, that's a good thing, because there are people who can be dishonest. So they'll say yes, they're interested, but later they might end up ghosting you or having no contact with you, which is actually not that I mean, I wouldn't say it's very um a good feeling, because I've got that as well. So I know. So it's very important to appreciate someone's honesty, and appreciation is very important. So first you're trying to appreciate their honesty by telling you that they're not interested. So now we want to know if there's any part of network marketing that doesn't appeal them. So so we can suggest exploring alternative opportunities, like just consuming the products, or it's like we are demonstrating a willingness, I'd say. Anyways, if you would like to take a screenshot of this, go ahead and take a screenshot. Yeah. So this is the third one. Like there can be specific reasons behind someone's disinterest. Either it could be many of the times it's probably because they've properly not understood like the depth of this, or they probably have been before in some other fraud companies that have already scammed them, so they have that fear in them. So all of these, like these are just few of the possible reasons why they have the fear of, or the reason they're not very, like network marketing is not very appealing to them. So there can be many possible reasons. Okay, so now in the third, this by saying this answer, you're trying to understand why they've said so. Like, what is that about network marketing that there are also people who will come up with you and be like, yeah, I know everything about network marketing. Yeah, I know this. But if you actually ask them, do you really know it? They probably mostly, like, I'd say around 80% of them wouldn't know. It's just the surface level, like from whatever you heard around you, you take it, right? You take it to your head, and then that's the kind of thing that's already formed in their head. That's probably what they think it is. But deep inside, they actually wouldn't know what it is. So it can be the fact that that's not the clarity isn't there. Could be one reason why they're not appealing, like why they think network marketing isn't, like they wouldn't want to do it. So that's the third one. And now the last one, the fourth one, this is also very important. I understand, again, obviously. So if you have any friends or acquaintances who might be interested, feel free to refer to me. So now that person, they're not interested. Okay, that's okay. It's completely fine. But now you're asking them if they know someone, or if they know a third party or a friend or a family of theirs that it might be interested in doing so. So by this, you are politely asking if the client or the prospect knows someone who might be interested. So we are trying to create a more the network. What we're doing right now is from people we know, right? So now we are taking the next step, as in like we are taking their friends. We are trying to asking them to refer their friends to us. Maybe, who knows, it could be them who's interested, or they probably know someone who's actually interested. So that being said, for 4 points, this is the last one. If you want to take a screenshot, feel free to do so. So these are the 4 things that I have come up with, and I hope this helps. If you guys have any more doubts or inquiries, please feel free to ask. You can put it on the chat. I'm going to read my chat right now. Yes, good morning. Okay. You guys can ask me any doubts if you have in the chats, because it's completely normal for people to face rejections, and you have to know what to say even while because whatever you go for, there's always a yes and a no. There's always a flip side of the coin. There's this head and tails. Just like that, when the other part, when there's a rejection happening, you have to know how to handle it. There's nothing you can do by being disappointed or upset about the fact that somebody said no. You have to come up with questions. You have to come up with answers. It should be ready with you, so you know how to deal with this, because this is something you're going to face in the future if you are planning to be seriously involved in network marketing. Because it's a business. I mean, this is a relationship business, right? You're meeting people. There are different kinds of people in this world, and all of them, we all have different backgrounds, different childhoods, different thoughts, different perspectives, different ideas, ethics, values. So it's all very understandable for them to have a different answer than you expect. So you should be able to know how to handle that. And these are 4 simple ways we can reply to someone who says they are not interested in doing network marketing. This is what my session was all about today. And if you guys have any doubts, please do feel free to text me on my number, or you can right now, like you can ask me on the chat. or if you want to unmute and ask, you can do that as well. So I'll just wait for a few minutes. I hope you guys understood the first point, second point, third point, fourth point. If you want, I can just show you each points one by one once more. I made postcards. I think that's kind of cute. Yeah. Thank you, Mega. Okay, I think I will end the session because amazing session. You shared lots of things with postcards, such a new way and very interesting way. Oh, thank you. Means a lot. Can you unmute? Oh, you guys can't unmute? I'm so sorry. I did not know that. Okay, now how do I do that? Again, there we go. A technology disabled kid right here. Sorry, guys. Let me just figure that out. Participants.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, what happens is the first kind of people who we reach out to is our first family circle.
Yeah.
Now, actually, what happens is this certain times, like we see three kinds of people. One is that a few people are okay with it, like they
Yeah.
like it, they take it. Okay, they
Yeah.
are very straightforward people, and there are certain people like this, like they um actually once when we approach them
Yeah.
and we initially tell about our products, we don't talk about network marketing.
Okay.
Okay, like they initially come up with oh, is it network marketing? Oh, then I'm not interested. Is it network marketing?
Yeah.
Then I'm not
Yeah.
interested. Oh,
Yeah.
that is
I,
one thing.
I,
So it's like just you told, if they are not interested, it's okay. Actually, I had one incident like
yeah.
which just happened yesterday. One
Yeah.
of our family members, like he trying to feel diplomatic, like we had given them our products like shampoo and
Yeah.
face wash and everything we had given. Like nearly, I think, five different kinds of products.
Okay.
So this morning, he had returned it through one of his workers. Then he calls up and says, my daughter-in-law is allergic to mushrooms and all these things. But actually, it's not that. They try to, sound very diplomatic in front of us. They don't want to show that they are not wanting to take. But in sometimes in the first circle, what I feel is we kind of s- spoil our relationship. Like they feel that when this person comes, like he's going to talk about something about network marketing, and like they kind of avoid us. That is what I'm coming. And sometimes it's this, they try to be diplomatic and like they do something which is not actually looking good actually. Like if they want, they say yes. If they don't want, they say no. That is the right thing. Okay, so what this person had done is like he had taken initial products, then later after a day he says that people in our house are allergic to mushrooms. Now I don't want anything. Like it is just to sound that good that that I have actually not opposed it, like some other people are not okay with it. Like people try to avoid you indirectly. I'm talking about the first level family, the first set of people in our family. Like with them, our conversations sometimes get cut. That's what I'm coming to tell.
Yeah. See, as long as you're not emotionally connected to these people, I would say, see, it's okay. One more thing I'd like to ask these people is that when someone's telling you things like, oh, they're trying to be diplomatic, there's no need for us to fight them. The only question we have to come up, like I've like asked this question to a few people. See, you've been using your daily essential products. You've been showering every day. You've been brushing your teeth every day. But does this company give you any sort of benefit, or at least 5 rupees a month, because you're being a loyal person and buying only their brand products for your daily uses? I mean, other than that company growing as a venture and advertising and being there, are you as a consumer, are you getting any sort of benefits, or do you know the ingredients, or do you know anything other than the product? Well, the product being out there, is there any other information that the person knows about the product that they're using, including ingredients and all of that? They don't. Most of them don't. Most of them don't, and they're not earning, or they're not generating any sort of income through this. Whereas we are giving them an option to use whatever daily essentials you're using, just change that, use our products, earn an income, and be able to use good quality products which are infused with Ganoderma. So it's a win-win situation. Like you're getting money and you're getting good products. So just by being loyal to these products, that's all you're doing. And none of these companies or none of these products you've been using all your life is giving you nothing. Like they're other than you being loyal to them. There's no two-way win-win. It's only them benefiting from you. Do I make sense?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm
So that's
coming to
one thing you
say,
can ask them.
yeah, that is there. But what I come to say is just this, like, um, with people like you just told, with the people who we are not emotionally attached, it is okay because
Yeah.
they are a third people. They like it or not,
Yeah.
it's okay
Yeah.
for us. Okay, but then what happens, like in the circle of a closed family, like people kind of avoid us because what happens is at the end of any conversation we try to somewhere touch upon network marketing, and they go
Yeah.
on telling that he's going to talk about network marketing,
Mhm.
don't sit with
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
tell it out to everybody, so that kind of you feel very
Yeah.
isolated with the closed
I
circle.
know, yeah. See, I think it's mainly because they're unaware about the market size, about how you can earn income through this. You show them how you can do it now. Trust me, once you start earning money, they're gonna come back and ask you how you did it. Because all of these people, they're not willing to take in or understand how this works. Because once you know how this works, it's fun. It's trust me, it's such an easy way to make money, and it's right in front of your eyes. And if you're not using this opportunity, I don't know what you're doing. You know. And all of these people who are they're probably working 9 to 5, and a lot of they probably have a lot of work tension, and they're probably struggling with their work-life balance. Whereas network marketers, we are building one on one. We're slowly building a network, and after that, after you've built your own network, even if you don't work for a week or two, you're still going to earn money. Do they have that kind of freedom? No, they don't. If they don't go for work every day, they're not gonna get the month-end salary. That's gonna be cut, so they don't have that kind of freedom. And trust me, once you once you show them the potential, once you show how much you can do, like earn from this marketing plan and this company and this network marketing as a whole, they're going to be amused. They're going to come back to you, trust me.
Okay. Actually, ma'am, this morning I was so this afternoon this happened, and I was like thinking, I'm not going to go outside. Okay,
Yeah.
today, because of course, when you take all these things,
Yeah,
you feel
yeah,
little
it's
low at that time.
quite, it's completely
Mhm.
natural. Something's wrong if you don't feel like that. See, that's also one more thing. There'll be hundreds and thousands of people to mock you or say no, but you have to be emotionally, mentally, physically strong to dodge it all and just go with your, gut feeling and just do what you gotta do. Because end of the day, there is, just trust the process. I'd say
No,
for a fact you have result at the end.
no,
So
exactly. I'm
all of
just
these
coming to
things
this.
shouldn't affect you. Like let that be. That's gonna be there. That should in fact motivate you to do more instead of disappointing you. That should be like, okay, you know what, you said this to me about me, or like
Mm,
you're going around and like demotivating
mm,
me. Now we wait for a few more, like few months.
mm.
I'll show you what this can like I can do.
Actually, the way I felt in the morning, the topic which is there for today actually nullifies whatever happened. I don't know.
Yeah.
The nature balance is what happened in the morning. I don't know.
Mhm.
I think it's the nature's call or whatever it is.
Yeah.
This topic was really needed for today. The
Yeah.
kind of situation, what happened this morning. And the
Yeah.
evening, I got this link.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure everybody has faced that because see, network marketing already has its negative connotation because of some sort of government issues and all of that. So when you tell that to people, because they already have this preconception in their head, they will try and demotivate you and be like, "Hey, that what you're doing is wrong." But we know, like we completely know we trust this company because it's been in market for 30 years, and for a company to be in market for 30 years, it's not easy, especially a network marketing company, an MLM, or like a direct selling company. So if it has sustained for 30 years, it has to be trustworthy, right? It can't just be
Of course.
there and yeah.
Mm.
anyways, like I said
Okay.
before, do
Thank you,
not
ma'am.
let that affect you. Do not get disappointed. You just trust the process and go ahead with it, because trust me, once you start earning an amount that they cannot even think about, they'll come back to you and be like, okay, wait, like, by the way, you were doing the network marketing. Is that still going good? Like, I've heard a lot of people ask me that question. Like, initially, obviously, they'll be like very, see, that's for everything. You start something new, there'll be hundreds of people disappoint you or like tell you not to do it. Suddenly, they're all experts, But
Actually, my initial days, I was going for a job. I was not into network marketing.
yeah,
Actually, this time happened, this one of my pets, she had a skin infection, one of my
okay,
cats.
okay,
Okay, so at that time, she used to bleed from her skin, and that time I got this paste.
yeah,
So our paste, I just got it, and I applied it for that thing. Okay, so I had
mm,
taken her to doctor, 2, 3 places, and again, it used to repeat. But the third
oh,
day, once I started to see the hair growth, I was like, good, best solution after so much of time. So
yeah.
then, seeing the result, I just came into this.
Yeah. See, ultimately, it's the products that drive us. That's the driving force for us. We use the products, we consume the products, we tell about the products to people. The
Mhm.
products is what that's the core element. That is what keeps this network marketing. I mean, that's our USP. Yeah,
Okay. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
yeah. Thank you,
Okay.
and do let me know if you guys have any doubts or anything at all. Feel free to text. Thank you, and have a good day. Bye.